Got original 1969 Pontiac Firebird, original AM radio. We've completely redone the case on this one, brand new knobs, polished it all out, and we done a full Aurora Design conversion on it. It has AM FM stereo, auxiliary in, 4 channels out, 45 watts a channel built in the radio. You do have some pre-outs on the back for adding a sub or even an amp to rear speakers if you want to. It also has USB port. You get a thumb drive. This is your harness. You can leave it in this or put it in a round hole. This will also charge your devices, your phone. You can get a charge out of it. Play a thumb drive. Your auxiliary in is right underneath here. Plug in, so it's all in one deal. Plug it in after you get the radio in it. You can hide it. It is push button operated. We'll demonstrate how that works. It has a Bluetooth, voice command, voice assistance, built-in mic, and you get an extra mic in case your car is a little loud. You need to get it closer to you. And right now you're on FM stereo. We have to play a lot of this stuff here that I don't get in trouble with. Treble and bass like you've always had.
To step down. Congressman
merely carrying out God's plans and God's purposes
in
this world. That's important for us to remember today. It was important for those first generation believers to know in the first century in that little church as some of the emperors would come.
That's how your toner works. You also have, if you put in 2 speakers, you'll have a stereo light and balance is built in your fader control. In your toner control. If you put in 3 speakers or more, you'll have a stereo light, balance, and fader all built in your toner control. We'll demonstrate how that works. Right now you're on FM. You have an operating LED here which changes multiple colors depending on what you have the radio doing. Over here you have a stereo LED, so when you find a stereo channel it lights up. Got all your presets working.
In order to save drivers,
each to his own town.
Your balance and fader is built in your toner control. We've got 4 speakers hooked to it so we can demonstrate that. All you do is you find a center notch in this thing which is dead even on the pot. You can feel there's a little notch there. And to go into the fader mode, you're going to go twice, 12 to 2 motion. 1, 2. It's going to beep. When it gets through beeping, we'll be in the fader mode. As long as you're moving this toner control, you can fade from front to rear. When you're done, just stop. It'll beep once and go back to toner control, treble, and bass. After that, we're going to go back to that center notch. We're going to go into the balance mode by going counterclockwise like a 12 to 10 motion, and it's going to do the same thing. Beep. When it's done, you can balance from right to left. That is if you hook up enough speakers. It automatically knows how many speakers you're running every time you turn it on. Let's try the fader mode.
The FCC is proposing a train or a car.
Let's get some music on here. Alright, we've got the center mode there. We're gonna go clockwise. 1, 2. There's your rears, fronts. We're gonna balance it out, let it beep. Now we're gonna go into the balance mode, counterclockwise. 1, 2. Right side, left side. We're going to balance it out, let it beep. Back on toner. That's how your fader, balance, toner, treble control works on a regular AM radio now that you have 4 channels. Alright, we're going to do auxiliary in. If you won't go to AM radio, all you do is just simply turn it off and right back on. Little light turns there. Now you're on AM radio.
tell whether she asked.
Back off and right back on takes you right back to FM stereo. A lot of people don't listen to AM anymore, but you will pick up a lot of AM stations with these new ones. Auxiliary in, you can plug anything into it, satellite, radio, XM, anything with a head. You can plug it in there. As soon as you turn it on, it'll automatically transfer over and start playing it. CD players, DVD players, whatever you want to put into it, your phone. And all you do is just simply plug it in here and bring your little device up, and that's what we're going to do now. We're going to go ahead and transfer over. All we do is hit play. Any auxiliary in device that you have going, the radio's turned to green light. When you get ready to come off your device, just simply turn it off. And in 20 seconds, the radio will go back to where we had it, which was FM. If you want to shorten that 20 seconds, just turn the radio off and right back on during that little window, and it will remember where you're at, which was FM. We're going to let it run its cycle because we just got through doing this last night. I'm going to make sure everything switches back to FM like we had it. That's how your auxiliary in works. If you're thinking about putting a CD player in, let me know. I can put RCAs on the back of it. Right now, you just plug anything into here. We're going to bring our phone up, make sure we're on Bluetooth. We're going to let the voice assistants help us out. We're going to pair the phone up for the first time. After you pair it up, every time you get in your car and have your phone with you and turn this radio on, she will come on and say device connected. So you shouldn't have to pair up at one time. It'll take up to 5 devices. So we're going to take this push button, we're going to hold it down.
I have an exciting day planned. Hold on. I'm going to sit and watch the temperature.
Ready to pair.
Showed up on her phone. When we tap on it, she will tell us when it's completed.
This evening, it's going to be down in the 40s. Can you believe that?
Pairing completed. Device connected.
Alright, we're paired up.
By 10 o'clock.
Now we're ready to go. If a phone call comes in, all you do is just tap it once, answer your call, and talk.
Looking forward to it.
We're going to do a voice command. We're going to check out our mic in here. Make sure I've done my job right. We're going to hold it down. Bring up Sirius. Play music. Now it's going to music on my phone. We know the mic works. Got some songs on. If you want to advance your song, press it once. Twice to back up and repeat. It's like if you go a little distance into this song, you want to repeat it, just hit it twice. If you hit it twice again, it'll go back to the next one. Let's go back to that one. Now I could just hit off, stop the music. It will transfer back over to FM where we had the radio going. Or if I wanted to if I don't want to push the button and say do a voice command, just hit play. It'll automatically go to your phone. You can text, look up. You text people by using your button in your phone. You look up the map, addresses, tell it to call home. Whatever your phone's capable of doing is just like a new car. We're going to go back to radio. We're going to use the voice command. We're going to hold it down again. Stop music. Going back to radio. Now we're back on the FM. That's how your Bluetooth, voice command, voice assistance, hand-free phone calls, all that works. Now we're going to do a USB. You'll get a thumb drive with it. some music on it. And all you do is when you first plug this in, it's going to go to it. A lot of people like to hide these, so you don't have to take this out unless you want to put music on it or change the stick. And I'll show you how that works. Plug it in. Different color light. If you want to advance your music or back up the same way as it did your phone, now if you want to hide this, you can still operate it all, go back to radio, whatever you want to do with just the push button. All you do is hold this down 1 second, we'll put it in pause, and let's go back to radio. Alright, we just put this in pause. This is going to blink a couple times along with that little LED. Now we're going back to FM where we had it set. Now if we stay down a pretty good while on pause, when we go back to the stick, it's going to start back over on a different song. But right now, if we just put it in pause, say we're talking to somebody and we want to go right back to it, hold it down 1 second. Right back to where we left it. Radio's got a good clean sound to it. Straight out of some story. You walking in all your glory. Let's go back to radio. Put it back in pause. Go back to radio. That's your original 1969 Pontiac Firebird AM radio. I appreciate you letting me do it for you.